So, okay, I know people can't see things right now, and it's whatever. It's not meant to really see. I'm not really playing any games right now or whatnot. It's not. I know this used to be like a game clip channel, whatever, but okay. So I decided to make a little decision, and I'm waiting on a bank to call me back for a loan. I said a little while ago that something happened to my front bumper thanks to some idiot who didn't want to leave his insurance card and just drove off, leaving a damaged bumper. And now the skirt of the bumper has deteriorated going on the highway, and all such of that, all goodiness that is likely of what the heck. So I go to a garage, and they're like, oh, it's about $2,000 to fix, but you have to have the whole lump sum. I already still got a loan left on this car, and it's like $4,800, woohoo, right? But I'm not due until like February. But I need a loan to be able to pay off the bumper in time. I asked for $2,300 to at least pay the garage. But the good part is that they do accept it the way that I need it, then I could just pay it off in you know, a certain amount. And unfortunately, garages will not do like certain pays per month or week or whatever till it's paid off. They won't do that, which is kind of BS. But people have ditched and run, and I could see why. So now I'm just kind of like waiting till Monday to get a call, and it's a little stressed out as it is. I need my car to do other things too, and I can't just keep using it for food, delivering food. Another thing too, I kind of threw in some money on investments, and so far so good on some level of degree, and I'm just waiting on the long-term route and see how long I can last, but I'm hoping at the end of the year it would be a heck of a lot more than I would expect. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm investing in, but for what I'm looking at, it's worth a lot. especially especially with the amount I put in. I really don't plan on staying up. I got work at 5. It's already. I already know it's gonna be a complete, show tomorrow. I know I'm gonna be screaming on the inside until I get back in my car. And no one can hear you. No one can hear you after that. It's just complete screams. I need to figure out a solution, though. Because I really can't see myself working 2 jobs through a different company without being my own boss. That's kind of why I want to stay what I'm doing. But the issue is that it's not always a guaranteed paycheck of what you're hoping for, which sucks. I may be down on my luck, but I ain't out yet. And if I'm going to go out, I'm taking somebody with me. Someone that more likely deserves it. But fingers crossed. Right? That's just basically how I feel. Like it sounds stupid, but this is basically how I feel. It's 88 degrees and I got bugs around somewhere and I know I'm gonna wake up in a hot box. Oh god, I'm gonna smell raunchy tomorrow. Oof. Monday, was it July 4th? On Monday, my boss asked me, why aren't you working at your other job? Kind of don't want to, for one. I'm not going to really get much at all because everybody's going to go out, have a good time and go barbecue and all sorts of all goodies, right? That's basically what other people are doing. They're just gonna take the day off from work. Most places are closed because of July 4th. The only things that are open are fast food restaurants, and even they don't make a good penny sometimes. Whoa. I'm gonna go to one of the two worst Taco Bells in my city, and it's just gonna be a long wait. It's kind of it's kind of sad. Like, I live in a big city that's full of bars and fast food joints. That's mostly bars. Like, I'm thinking about doing the bar run with a friend. Just walk around town, sitting at each bar, having one or two drinks, and just go to the next bar and see how far we can make it just getting wasted. If only that was simple, right? Just do a complete bar run, right? Can't do that. Just getting a simple beer is costs like almost twice the amount than you can get at a store. And even I can't go to a place like that right now and be content. It's just strange, man. Like, I'm just trying to figure out where to move next. Now, someone started speaking to me the other day about 10 years from now, we're not going to have a saying what we do with our money. I'm not trying to get into political stuff, but you guys need to kind of look up on some things here because it's kind of important. I'll give you an example. They're trying to make it to a point where, let's say you own a $75,000 house, right? But a house next to you was built for 150, and they sell it for 150. You try to sell the house for at least a certain amount that gives you a little more profit. they're going to turn around and say, hey, no, that house is worth more than that. You actually owe us money. That's how it's kind of going to run. Give it 10 years. We're going to not own anything and we're going to like it. That's is basically what the rundown is. But, that's just what one person perspective side is, and another person kind of agrees on that. Me, I don't even know what to agree anymore. It's just, I see the world already coming at a close. It's kind of weird. Like, I can kind of see a weird new world order. And it's just happening right in front of our faces. All that propaganda and all the scares, and it's funny. Not funny, but it's just funny how you notice more things around that's going on around you and around the world when you're not hooked up to gaming, or you're not hooked up to, TikTok or whatever people do these days. It's you just seem to know things a little bit more. You kind of start seeing it. I hear screaming out in the distance. I don't know where it's exactly coming from. I know it's coming somewhere where the noise bounces, but I don't know exactly where. Excuse me, it's gonna get musty in here, so I'm gonna turn on my car for a minute. Turn that down a minute so you guys can hear me a bit better. I think I know I'm living in the world where we're all gonna pay. And some of us that don't deserve it are gonna get hit for it. When you look at yourself in the mirror, do you see a brighter future, or do you see something more grim? Do you see the righteous reflection, or do you see the demonic aura that goes around you? Do you stare into your eyes and literally look? Do you feel like you know what's going to happen, and there's not a god dang thing that you can do about it? It's pretty much how it is. This world has gone completely insane. When you walk past the city, or you walk past the town, everything seems so normal, right? But you don't know what's exactly going on unless you're there. I mean, for each individual person that you pass by, you don't know exactly what's going on unless you're there. when you sit down and you eat your potato chips and, you drink your soda and you start playing your video games and you just don't give a crap in the world what's going on around you. Notifications are getting really annoying regardless. But you don't know what's going on around you because you don't care. It's basically how the world is. People go out, they do their little artwork or whatever, they do their hobbies and they don't want to deal with life, but yet we got other important things in life that is bounded to us initially. That affects all of us initially as literally one whole. We all may come from different backgrounds, we do. We all come from different backgrounds, and you and I, we both can agree on that. We may not have the same skin color or the same blood type. Maybe we do. In general aspect. Just in general aspect. But think of this as a country. We're just one big white trash trailer family. Just as a country, we all can't make up our minds or differences. We all can't look at anyone the same or anything. It's all been started since the beginning. And I'm not talking about, the Pilgrims taking over and all that other. That was just screwed up as it is. I'm talking about how our nation was born. Some of y'all, I guarantee you, don't even know what Independence Day is. Like, I kid you not. Some people don't know what Independence Day is. And we celebrate it every year, right? I've been told Happy 4th of July. What independence do we have left? Yeah, you got your freedom of speech, but eventually that's going to go. Women have already lost their rights on a certain account. Some of us know exactly what we're talking about. I'm not gonna blab that out right now, but some of us do know exactly, what I'm talking about. The laws are all screwed up. I'm neither side. I'm neither right wing or left wing. Due to the fact that I believe everyone does have a right to own a gun. But I also believe that every woman should have more control of their body too, right? I'm not Christian. My family's Catholic, but I'm not Catholic. You look at a different perspective of the world. You look at different perspective of politics. It's not balanced. None of it's balanced. We got too much power sitting on their chairs while we lick their boots. I'm basically urging everybody, I'm practically urging everybody to take the next 10 years seriously. Because it's not going to be fun. You guys got to figure out, you guys got to figure out what is really important. If the other person ain't harming you, leave them alone. We're all in this together, and we're all going to get screwed very soon. And I promise you that. That is a prediction. Now, you guys may say, why do you think? You think bad people showing a gun? Well, here's the deal. Do you really think a person is going to shoot you up if you know other people around you are more likely going to end that other person who fired the first bullet? That's what I mean. We got more school shootings? Yeah. I believe some sort of regulation should be put in. I believe a mental health test should be fathomed. I mean an extent mental health test. There should be a background. I mean, if you're still in school, if you're going to buy one, they should do a background check of your history before they even consider of giving you one or letting you buy one. Like, there's a fine line. That I agree. Now, just to clear that up, but we also going to need to arm ourselves. Because I guarantee you, the amount of scare that we're all getting these days for our kids, for our families, or just in general public, it's becoming a lot worse. You see, the gun is not the case. I mean, hell, let me show you something. I'm homeless, and I have not yet robbed the store. I may be desperate, but I'm not that desperate. And even if I was that desperate, what's the point? There's other ways. I'm a prime example. Some people may be like, yeah, you go, and people be boo. That's not the case. I'm not defending I'm not defending something that could be easily made out of a household product. I'm saying in the fact of case, when stuff starts going down, you're going to need it. You're definitely going to need it. We're more likely, in my prediction, we may go towards a civil war. That's my prediction. And it's not just like, oh yeah, we already know the Civil War is like, no, this is not just between the racism and the people that are fighting for their rights and their lives. It's not just that. There's another enemy out there that are using this. Like, I get it. I ain't stupid. I may sound crazy, but I ain't stupid. So, I marked this video not for kids. Because this isn't about for kids. This is a warning for people who have kids, or people who are going to have kids. Educate them. And if you don't know it, educate yourself. This is becoming closer and closer and closer as the year goes by. And I see it. Some other people see it. Oh, chill out. You're being over exaggerated. No. Let me ask you something. When you were in school, did you say the Pledge of Allegiance? I sure hell remember it. Let me say it for you. And I want you to hear the key tone. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which we stand, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Why are we teaching our kids to die for our country? Just why? Why do we need to teach our kids to die for our country? I pledge of allegiance to a mark. That's exactly what it stands for. You start off young, shape of the young minds of children, and there you go. They all come sorts of all fucked up. Our schools haven't changed. In Japan, they have an easier way to solve multiplication within seconds. Well, we can't even do regular math right. We didn't have Common Core in our freaking ranks when I was in school. We didn't have Common Core. What the hell is this crap? Ten plus 6, and you got to break it down how you got the answer? It's simple math. Just use simple math. I mean, heck, we just proved Christopher Columbus was a fucking rapist. Yeah, we're celebrating his national holiday. Like, what the hell? Where do we stand? Where do we stand as a family? As a country? Maybe I should have taken that. Maybe I should have went to politics when I was a kid. Heck, I had someone that literally offered to pay my full college. The only issue was I didn't want to go because I didn't want to bear the headache. Well, apparently it's hitting me even now, and I'm not even in politics. And I ask questions to everybody that no one dares to ask. Where do we stand as a country? You just seem to open your eyes more as soon. You just open your eyes more when you're not focused on stupid things. Yeah, it brings you comfort. Too much comfort just makes you lazy. I mean, heck, I almost completely dislocated my leg 5 days ago. It hurts. It hurts to even bend it. And I'm working. I can't even afford a leg brace, nor a doctor. I can't afford a leg brace nor a doctor. Oh, well, you could always go and, see a doctor and they'll still help you. Yeah, no. One time I had an issue. They told me to put an ice pack on it, and there you go, and it didn't even help. It costs more money. It just costs more money to even see a doctor, and it still costs you more money to even get insurance. Oh, you can always get the Obamacare or the Trump care. Or, no. They still screw you over. They don't fully cover you. There's people out here that have a bill that they won't even cover. One's missing a leg. And his insurance won't cover it. One's missing a leg because his insurance won't cover it. I guess walking isn't important. Four years ago, there was a guy who was going blind. You could see the cataracts. Literally, could see the cataracts. One was fully developed, and the other one was just about to be developed. And they refused him at least 60 times. 60 times until they gave up. And he wanted to go back to work. I mean, heck, you're homeless, right? He was homeless 60 times. It took him 2 years to finally get the surgery he needed. Why does it need to take that long? Why do you need to get denied? If you need something that you need to get your life back together, why isn't our healthcare helping? Until they get tired of seeing you? Like, you have a medical condition and until they get tired of seeing you? That's just wrong. I don't even celebrate the 4th. Because if our country don't take care of us, then I ain't going to celebrate it. It's just stupid how this world works. Why can't we afford to take care of our own people? Do you see why I'm neither left or right? There's no balance. There's no balance. And that's just the way how we run. We're going through a recession where everything is changing in front of us and we don't see it. It's 11:40. I need to go to bed. I got work tomorrow. Seriously, though, all of us should think what we're doing, not as individuals, but as a country. I am telling you the next 10 years, it's not going to be a country you're going to recognize anymore, and no one's going to love it, and we're going to have no choice but to like it. And even if and that is if we even survive of what's going on around the world right now. I may sound crazy, like I said, but sometimes even crazy can sound the truth. And just to clarify, no, I don't want to commit suicide. So if anything happens, there's your answer. They shut me up. Have a good night.